What if the universe had only one requirement to transform your life, to grant you everything your heart has ever desired? Imagine this demand wasn't about exhaustive effort or relentless striving, but something far more profound, something entirely within you. This demand is trust. At first glance, trust might seem too simple, too abstract, or even too passive. But modern philosopher and psychologist Carl Rogers, a pioneer of humanistic psychology, devoted his life's work to exploring how trust, both in ourselves and in the processes of life, could unlock limitless potential. His perspective provides a powerful lens through which we can understand the universe's one simple demand. Trust isn't just an abstract concept. It's a transformative force capable of reshaping our lives and how we interact with the world around us. Let's unravel this idea, examining why trust feels so difficult to embrace, how its absence limits us, and what happens when we dare to surrender to its flow. Rogers once remarked, "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." Similarly, the universe doesn't ask us to force change through control or manipulation. Instead, it invites us to release our grip, to surrender our need to dictate every outcome. And yet, most of us resist this invitation. Control feels like security. It offers the illusion that, by micromanaging every detail of our lives, we can avoid pain or disappointment. This impulse stems from fear, the fear of uncertainty, the fear that if we don't act, the universe will fail us. But here's the paradox. The tighter we cling to control, the more resistance we create. It's like gripping a rope so tightly that our hands bleed. Control breeds tension, and tension blocks the flow of life. In contrast, trust is an act of liberation. It frees us to align with the universe's rhythm, opening the door to opportunities we couldn't have imagined on our own. Rogers cites an example of his therapeutic approach, where he emphasizes creating a space of unconditional positive regard. This way, his clients feel safe to explore their true selves without fear of judgment. Similarly, the universe operates from a place of unconditional support. It doesn't impose barriers, we do through our refusal to trust. Letting go isn't about apathy. It's about creating space for the extraordinary. One of Rogers' central teachings was the importance of being fully present in the moment. He believed that self-actualization, becoming the best version of ourselves, required a deep connection to the now. The universe operates under the same principle. Trust isn't something you project into a distant future or place in a long-gone past. It begins here, in the present. Yet, so many of us live anywhere but the present. We replay old wounds and rehearse our fears, tethering ourselves to the emotional weight of past failures. Or we lose ourselves in endless what-ifs, projecting our fears into an imagined future. This mental time travel robs us of the only place where life unfolds, the present moment. Presence is more than a fleeting awareness. It's a state of alignment where your mind, body, and spirit converge. When you're fully present, your energy sharpens and trust begins to grow organically. You stop forcing outcomes and start aligning with life's flow. Rogers described this state as being in the process, a dynamic relationship with life where you're fully engaged without needing to control every detail. Cultivating this level of presence requires practice. Distractions, old habits, and external demands constantly pull us away, but every time you redirect your attention to the now, you reclaim a piece of your power. Over time, this becomes a habit, a skill that allows you to access the full creative energy of life. Rogers understood the pervasive power of doubt and fear. He recognized that these emotions, while often protective in nature, could also become barriers to growth. Doubt whispers insidious questions. What if this doesn't work? What if I fail again? It thrives in certainty, urging us to stay in the familiar, even if the familiar is far from fulfilling. The universe, however, operates on faith. Trusting it means stepping into the unknown and embracing possibility over predictability. It requires courage to act without guarantees, to take a leap without knowing where you'll land. Rogers believed in the organismic valuing process, an innate ability within each of us to discern what feels right when we listen to ourselves deeply. This process mirrors the universe's call for trust. It asks us to listen to our intuition and take action, even when doubt clouds the path. Every time you choose trust over doubt, you weaken fear's hold on your life. The energy once consumed by hesitation becomes fuel for transformation. Over time, this shift becomes second nature, and you find yourself creating not from fear but from inspiration. Your emotions are powerful indicators of your relationship with trust. When you operate from fear, guilt, or anger, you send a message to the universe that you don't believe things will work out. These emotions keep you anchored in lower vibrational states, disconnected from your potential. Rogers emphasized emotional congruence, being honest about what you feel while striving for alignment. In practice, this means acknowledging negative emotions without letting them define your state. Ask yourself, does this feeling align with the life I want to create? If the answer is no, it's time to release it. Gratitude, joy, and love are the emotional equivalents of trust. They act as powerful signals to the universe, aligning your energy with abundance. When you feel gratitude for something before it manifests, you're not just wishing, you're embodying the belief that it's already on its way. This isn't about suppressing difficult emotions, but transforming them. By shifting from fear to gratitude, you create a state of openness that invites the universe to work on your behalf. Rogers' belief in unconditional positive self-regard reminds us that the more we nurture trust within ourselves, the more aligned we become with the life we desire. As you deepen your trust, the universe begins to communicate through signs and synchronicities. Carl Rogers often spoke about moments of insight, those flashes of clarity that arise when we're fully aligned with our true selves. These moments feel magical, as though life itself is affirming our path. A chance encounter, a meaningful coincidence, or an unplanned opportunity, these are not random events. They're the universe's way of saying, keep going. Each synchronicity acts as a breadcrumb, guiding you toward your desires. The more you acknowledge these signs, the more they appear. This isn't superstition, it's the natural result of aligning with life's flow. Trust becomes not just a necessity, but a source of joy. Each synchronicity feels like a small miracle, reminding you that the universe is listening. Carl Rogers' ultimate vision for human potential was self-actualization. Becoming the fullest, most authentic version of ourselves. Trusting the universe mirrors this journey. It's not just about receiving what you want, it's about becoming the person capable of receiving it. True trust isn't something you practice occasionally, it becomes who you are. When you embody trust, your thoughts, emotions, and actions naturally align with your desires. You stop chasing outcomes and start attracting them. Life becomes a co-creative dance where miracles unfold effortlessly. This shift is profound. It's no longer about controlling every detail, but about knowing, deep in your core, that you're always supported. Rogers captured this sentiment beautifully when he said, "Life at its best is a flowing, changing process in which nothing is fixed." Trusting the universe is about embracing this flow. The universe doesn't ask for perfection, endless effort, or blind optimism. It simply asks for your trust. And every day, you face a choice: to trust or to resist. When you choose to trust, you align yourself with the natural rhythms of life. This is where magic happens, not because you've forced it, but because you've created the space for it. Trusting the universe isn't just about manifesting your desires, it's about becoming someone who embodies the energy of creation itself. Are you ready to give the universe what it asks for? If so, step into the unknown with an open heart and watch as life unfolds in ways you never thought possible.